The world of bodybuilding has seen several different crews over the decades. We have seen the Golden Era crew featuring respected names such as Arnold Schwarzenegger, Franco Columbu, and Frank Zane. We had the Ziz crew, which helped bring forth the aesthetics revolution. The Gymshark crew, which created a billion-dollar clothing line with their questionable natural bodybuilders. But one crew stood different from the rest. A crew of mutants, mass freaks, who decided to do things completely different to everyone else. We are talking about the 5% crew created by the notorious Rich Piana. In this video, you will see what has become of Rich Piana's laboratory. What has happened to many of these athletes will surprise you. Number 5. Jens the Beast. Jens Dalsgaard, widely recognized as the Beast, is a bodybuilder who rose to online fame due to his formidable appearance. Standing at 5'10" and weighing nearly 130 kilos during his time with the late Rich Piana from 5% Nutrition, Jens is covered in over 40 tattoos on his face and body. Despite his intimidating look, his demeanor is more relaxed and approachable.
Life success. So I want to give you a story from my life. I want to start from the beginning. I want to start from when I was a kid and I was in school. I felt like a fucking failure, to be honest.
Jens's passion for bodybuilding began in childhood, fueled by his admiration for the muscular villains in cartoons. Though he had a happy upbringing, his life took a devastating turn at age 10, when his mother was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, eventually confining her to a wheelchair. When he was 24, she passed away, sending Jens down a troubled path that led him to join local gangs and serve a 4-year prison sentence. While in prison, Jens underwent cognitive behavioral therapy, which helped reshape his mindset. Upon his release 3 years ago, he shifted his focus to bodybuilding, striving to develop the kind of muscular physique he once admired in cartoon characters. His training regimen includes consuming 5,500 calories daily across 9 meals, working out 5 days a week, and supplementing with amino acids and whey protein to enhance muscle growth. Today, he runs an online coaching business aimed at helping others become healthier and stronger. In recent years, Jens has significantly downsized his physique and rebranded his image, now appearing more approachable and dedicated to assisting his clients in achieving their best physical condition. Due to his recent downsizing, many people have speculated that he has stopped using certain anabolic supplements and embraced a healthier path. Number 4. Big Joe. In 2016, Rich Piana uploaded one of his most popular videos of all time. The video featured a 6'11", 380 pounds or 172 kilograms mass freak named Joe. Joe, who towered above Rich, was a true sight to behold. The two mutants trained arms together in what was likely to be an epic workout. Imagine a mom walking into the gym, ready for her cardio workout, and witnessing these two behemoths destroying the iron. There isn't much information regarding the mysterious figure named Joe. However, through our sources, we have been able to find information about his status. It seems that Joe, who goes by Jove Rashawn Ford, is still massive. In a video on his Facebook page, you can see him shrugging a ridiculous amount of weight.
That's what's up.
In another post, you can see his bowling ball shoulders. He also seems to be networking with different rappers. In one of his posts, he is seen driving around in a Rolls-Royce truck. It seems that things are going well for Joe. We cannot say the same for the next mass monster who recently met a tragic ending. Number 3. Ilia Golem.
I swear to be a worthy follower of the 5% philosophy.
I swear to be a worthy follower of the 5% philosophy.
Ilia Golem, widely known in the bodybuilding community as the Mass Freak, was a Slovak bodybuilder famous for his massive physique and intense dedication to the sport. Standing at an imposing 6'4" and weighing over 150 kilos during his peak, Ilia became a prominent figure in the bodybuilding world for his incredible size and disciplined approach. His physique, often described as freakish due to its extraordinary mass and muscle density, earned him legions of fans across social media and within bodybuilding circles. Ilia's rise to fame began in the late 2010s as he consistently shared his journey on platforms like Instagram and YouTube, offering glimpses into his brutal training routines and strict diet regimen. He consumed enormous quantities of food, more than 8,000 calories per day, to maintain his colossal size, coupled with intense workouts that pushed his body to its limits. To get down the calories, he would often use the help of dangerous substances.
Why my hands were shaking when I ate sushi, and how I can eat. Almost 2 hours after this 103 pieces of sushi, new meal with rice. The answer is ultra short-acting insulin. I did 50 units. I don't recommend you to do.
Despite his intimidating appearance, Ilia Golem was known for his humble personality. He frequently engaged with fans online, providing fitness advice and sharing his experiences in the bodybuilding industry. Ilia was also a devoted family man, often posting pictures with his wife and children, portraying a softer side to the man who many viewed as a giant in the gym. The Belarusian athlete suffered a heart attack on September 6th. According to reports, his wife performed CPR on him. He was later transported by helicopter to a clinic. Tragically, his death was announced 2 days later. I spent every day by his side hoping, and his heart started beating again for 2 days, Anna told local media. But the doctor gave me the terrible news that his brain had died. Anna thanked Ilia's fans for their support, saying, "It's very heartwarming to realize that I am not left alone in this world, and so many people have offered me help and support." Many bodybuilders shared their condolences to Ilia's family online, and the news shocked the industry, highlighting the dangers associated with bodybuilding. Sadly, it seems like Golem followed the path of his idol, Rich Piana. But what happened to Rich Piana? Number 2, Rich Piana.
I want to talk about my athletes. I have more athletes than any other company. I have a shitload of athletes. I have tons of people that rep 5%. Tons of 5%ers out there, and as everyone knows, 5%, it is, what it stands for is, it's basically a person that's willing to do whatever it takes to reach their goals.
Rich Piana was a straight-up legend in the fitness world. He wasn't just about being big. He was about being massive. At 6'1" and tipping the scales at over 300 pounds, Piana embraced the freak label with pride, and he built a reputation for being as bold as he was built. Born in Glendale, California on September 26, 1970, Piana got his start in bodybuilding young, hitting the gym at just 11 years old. His inspiration? His mom, a competitive bodybuilder herself. By 15, he was already stepping onto his first competition stage. Piana wasn't just about trophies, though. He won Mr. California in 1998, but eventually turned his focus from the stage to the screen. His content went viral, not because he had the most perfect physique, but because he was brutally honest about what it took to get there. In a world where most bodybuilders stay hush-hush about performance-enhancing drugs, Piana came out swinging, openly admitting his long-term steroid use and breaking down what it really does to your body and mind. He wasn't glorifying it, he was telling it like it was. He built a brand around his larger-than-life persona, launching 5% Nutrition, a supplement company geared toward those who push themselves to be the best of the best, the top 5%. Piana's rise in the industry wasn't without its challenges. His openness about steroids made him a target for criticism, but it also made him a hero to many who appreciated his transparency. Yet, his extreme approach to bodybuilding took a toll. On August 7, 2017, Piana collapsed in his home in Florida, suffering from cardiac arrest. He was placed in a medically induced coma and passed away a few weeks later, on August 25th, at just 46 years old. While the exact cause of death wasn't officially confirmed, Many speculated that years of steroid use and the strain he put on his body were contributing factors. Rich Piana's impact on bodybuilding is complicated. He was a guy who motivated millions to go hard, to be unapologetically themselves, and to push past the limits. But his story also serves as a harsh reminder of the risks that come with pushing the human body to the extreme. When people think of Rich, they often remember the blonde bombshell Sarah, who was his wife for some time. Let's take a little detour from the mass monsters and see what happened to her. Bonus: Sarah Miller. Sarah Miller is a fitness influencer with a solid following of 100,000 fans on her Instagram, where she shares fitness content and motivational insights. Born on July 4, 1989, in Reykjavik, Iceland, Sarah grew up far from the bodybuilding spotlight, but at 21 she moved to the U.S. to attend the University of Central Florida, studying psychology and law. In 2015, Sarah began dating Rich Piana, which helped her gain more visibility in the fitness world. The couple often shared their workouts and everyday life through videos, making them a well-known duo in the bodybuilding community. On September 17, 2015, Sarah and Rich tied the knot during Mr. Olympia, a famous event in the bodybuilding world. Their wedding wasn't your typical formal affair. Rich invited his YouTube followers to come, encouraging them to show up in tank tops, and he himself wore a sleeveless jacket and shorts. Even the priest, 5%-owned Martin Ford, was in a sleeveless jacket, showing off that classic Rich Piana style. They also shared the ceremony with another couple, Cody Napek and Danielle DeGroot, and both Sarah and Rich had king and queen tattoos on their hands to commemorate the day.
Rich, we've had a few conversations, and all he talks about is friends, family, love. And to be honest, it's one of the main reasons I'm so honoured to do this today. Any two people should get married, it's definitely these two.
Their marriage ended in November 2016, not long before Rich's tragic passing. In a video uploaded to his YouTube channel, Piana claimed divorced Sarah due to a range of differences. Rich claimed she used drugs and partied too much.
I'm not much of a partier. I'm not someone that ever really partied. I've been a bodybuilder, take steroids, you guys know that, every drug there is, but as far as recreational drugs, it's not something I've ever really been into. And, it's something that, she was into. And, we talked about it, and guys, I'm with this 26-year-old beautiful girl, and I'm down.
He also stated that she likely used him to get a green card to become a U.S. citizen.
I overheard a conversation that she was having with her mom, and that's when I found out 100% that she was with me for a green card, and that was it.
Rich also claimed that she was stealing money from him and transferring money to her family members, an act he said broke his trust. Years later on the RX Muscle podcast, Sarah claimed that she did not steal from Rich.
Why did he accuse you of stealing?
So basically, that whole green card video was posted on, he posted that because there was a person I know that was talking shit about him online, and then the person didn't stop. So this video was posted.
But the video was obviously legit. He was...
Oh, you're talking about the green card video, right?
Wasn't there another video accusing you of stealing?
Oh, you're talking about the recording or something. Oh yeah, it was a recording, actually.
Yes.
And you just lay in my bed every night and hug me, and after what the f you did?
After the death of Rich, Sarah left a heartfelt message on Instagram. "I'm in tears writing this, that Rich Piana has just passed away. I can barely believe this. I am so saddened and heartbroken that he didn't make it. I just want to say thank you, Rich, for teaching me so much about life, whether it was the easy or the hard way." Today, Sarah runs Empower with Sarah, a motivational platform aimed at helping people reach their goals. She's also a certified personal trainer and successful entrepreneur, as seen through her social media. As of 2024, she appears to be with her husband, Chris Miller. Number 1, Martin Ford. Martin Ford is a British actor, bodybuilder, fitness model, and former mixed martial artist. widely recognized for his towering physique and intense training regimen. Standing at an impressive 6'8" and weighing over 300 pounds, Ford's imposing figure has earned him the nickname The Nightmare. His journey to fame is as unique as his size, beginning with a passion for cricket that was cut short due to an injury that derailed his athletic aspirations. After leaving cricket behind, Ford turned his focus to the world of bodybuilding and fitness, which would eventually lead to his widespread fame. Ford's physical transformation and his disciplined approach to fitness inspired many aspiring athletes and bodybuilders. His dedication to intense training and nutrition has made him a well-respected figure in the fitness community. Beyond bodybuilding, Ford has leveraged his size and persona to step into the entertainment world, starring in action films such as Kingsman, The Golden Circle, and Boyka Undisputed. His menacing on-screen presence made him a sought-after figure for roles that required strength and intimidation. In addition to his acting and fitness career, Ford entered the world of combat sports. He trained in mixed martial arts, MMA, and was scheduled to fight in high-profile matches. While his debut in the MMA world garnered considerable attention, it has yet to fully unfold in terms of competition. Things are looking bright for Martin Ford, who is destined to continue getting more movie roles. Many fans are excited to see him in Mortal Kombat 2. So now you have seen the fate of the original 5% mass monsters. Let us know in the comment section who surprised you the most.